everyone, it's Michelle from Noble Touch, and today we are going to do the cone flower. Now this is a flower I've been wanting to do for a few years, and actually last year I made this center thinking I was going to get a flower filmed, and I procrastinated and never did it. So I did film this portion of doing the center. I will be splicing this into the video, so stay tuned. But this is going to be the center we use for our cone flower. We're going to use some green apple, or I think it's green apple moss two-tone mesh. Then we have an orange gold mesh that we're going to use, as well as a burgundy gold. So I thought that would be pretty for a cone flower. And then of course you're going to need your glue sticks with your hot glue gun, zip ties. This is going to be on a 12-inch wreath frame. I ended up going with the 12-inch in the earlier video I did of the cone flower center. I said something about an 8 or 10-inch frame. Those are hard to find, and I know these are in stock, so we're going to stick with the 12-inch. And then of course you're going to need your fuzzy sticks, and then your either a rotary cutter or a wood burner. The wood burner is for cutting the mesh. And again, if you're going to cut the deco mesh with the wood burner, please make sure you wear a mask, and as well as have a piece of glass laying down to cut your mesh on. This is an old refrigerator shelf, so you don't have to go spend a lot of money. If you can find an old refrigerator with, grab a piece of glass out of it. So we are going to go ahead and get started. Oh, also you're going to need a Wreath plastic canvas grid, which I have already attached to the frame here. I just cut it out and attached it. And then we're going to go ahead and cut the mesh, and we'll be back. Okay, so we're going to just cut the mesh every 10 inches. So if you're using a wood burner, I use the stencil tip for deco mesh. If you're using a poly burlap, you're going to use more of the knife, I think, tip for cutting the poly burlap. But this is poly deco mesh, and I use, like I said, the stencil tip is just a little hook tip that comes in your crafting kit. I use the Plaid 2-in-1 stencil wood burning toolkit, and I'm going to cut every 10 inches. So of course we're going to find our 10-inch line on our grid here, and then just go ahead and go down. You want to stay in between the grid lines. Just like that. It will melt as you cut. So I'm going to go ahead and cut up. I believe I'm going to do, let's see, there's going to be 12 sections I need. So 24 of the green deco mesh. And I'll be back. Okay, so we have all of our mesh cut, and we cut everything 10 inches, so 10-inch squares. So what we're going to do is with the leaf portions, or the greens, we're going to take that corner in and bring this corner in like that. Then you're going to pinch it. Now when you pinch it, you're going to do a twist right here in the center and just fold over. So you're going to see the front of the petals, not the back, so it's not going to look like this. It's going to look like this. Hang on to this one. Now grab this one. And again, we're going to just fold in, pinch, and then fold up. So when you put this one into the single petal like that, to make a double petal fold, and then just take your pipe cleaner, pull up, and just twist like 1.5, 2 times. If you twist too much, it's going to make it not so it attaches close to the frame. So again, let's try that again. So like that, pinch it, twist, and fold over. Then grab your second piece, fold in, pinch, and just bring the sides up like this. in the other petal like that. And so it's going to look like this. Now here we're going to attach the frame. We're going to go, it would be the third one from the inside. So 1, 2, 3, right in the center. So we'll attach it there. Like that. And then we'll grab another one. And then on these bracketed sections here, we're going to go ahead and attach to every outside bracket as well. Like that. So this will move around for a while until you get your other flower petal in. But it'll look like that. So you want to make sure all the front are facing front and the back of the petals are facing back. So I'm going to go ahead and attach all those and we'll be back. Okay, so you see all the outer petals are now on. You might just have to keep pushing down. So we're going to go ahead and set that aside. And now we'll grab some of our orange and our red gold. And what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and do two different ones. We're going to do the red gold as the single petal fold. So it'll be fold in, pinch, twist and fold over like that. And then fold in, pinch, and just straight up like that, like that. So that's going to be one of the petals, and the other one is going to just be the opposite. So you're going to take the orange one first, fold in, pinch, twist there in the middle and fold over, and then take the burgundy gold, fold in, pinch, and just go up like that, and just set that into there. Oh, I'm getting caught. Then take your fuzzy stick, like that. So you have that. Now what we're going to do here, let me grab my frame, is that on the bracketed section and the middle section, we're going to go ahead and put the red gold on that second or the middle bracketed section. Like that. And then we're going to take the orange and the gold on the side and put it on the first from the inside bracketed section. Like that. And don't worry if it falls forward. The center petals will help it lay down. Then you can turn it over, and here you're just going to take and pull down and twist all of those together so they hold each other, and they're makes it a little bit neater on the back. So I'm going to go ahead and do that all the way around, and we'll be back. Okay, so the last double fold petal that we're going to put on the frame is going to be just like the one we put on the second, this middle bracket. So you take the burgundy gold and do the single petal with that one. And then of course the orange gold. And then push up like that. And just go ahead and set it in the middle like that. So it'll look like that. And so this is going to go between the bracketed sections. Remember where we put the green? Right there. I have to push down my mesh because it's going crazy. So in between the two bracketed sections, right under the green one in the middle, is where we're going to put on the first rung this fold. So just push it through the grid, around the bar, and pull down. And then on the back, just pull this one down and attach to that pipe cleaner. That will hold that one in place like that. So we're going to go ahead and just attach the rest of these. Now, if they start turning on you, like if you get one that starts going, you know, where you're seeing the back, just grab down by the grid here, by the frame, and just twist it. Just, you know, these can twist. So you can twist it and manipulate it so they're all facing back. Okay, so we'll be back. This is a 3.8 inch by 5.7 inch, and it's a Flora Craft foam egg. Now you can of course get a bigger foam egg. I ordered this off of Amazon. I'll post the link when I'm done, but you might want a little bit bigger. Right now it's the season, so the stores are going to be getting some bigger, like the large foam eggs in, like the Dollar Tree or anything like that. You can use any of those, and of course we're going to cut this in half. So you're going to need a hacksaw, and I think I want about, I don't want it too far up because I don't want it to interfere with any type of door. You just take your hacksaw and saw through, just like that. Super easy. So then this is going to be, move that out of the way, the what we're going to use for the cone portion of the flower. You're also going to need some round toothpicks, and then you take your toothpick and you grab your nippers or cutters and you just cut them in half like that. I've got a pile of these. So then of course you're going to want your hot glue gun. So we'll put these aside, and then we're just going to start taking our hot glue. Actually, let me pull my glue gun over here. Just hitting the tip with some glue. I think I'll go right in the center for the first one and push down. Okay, so all of our outer petals are on. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the center, and I want to eye it. If you want to be safe, you can draw a circle around it just so you know it's in the center. That will help you keep track of when you put it back on. I just have this on so I can hold it back so you guys can see. And then you just take your glue gun. And just put the glue on the bottom. Make sure there's something underneath your grid so you're not getting your mat all sticky with glue. I have a piece of cardboard. And of course, run out of glue. And just push down. Careful you don't break your toothpicks there. And then I have some floral pins that I'm going to go ahead and put into the bottom that I will secure the grid to that, because you don't want your centers coming off. If it's like hot weather and the glue doesn't adhere. I'm getting glue everywhere. So I secure with the floral pins like that. And then I'll go ahead and we're going to go ahead and put the center petals in. So with the center petals, these are all going to be single petals. So what I'm going to do is just alternate the colors. So I'm just going to take the colors here. It's the burgundy and gold. And we're just doing the single petals. Just like that. Just so we have a single petal full, like that. Okay, so we're going to take the single petal and put it right up to the center there, through the grid, and pull down, like that. And then we're just going to take the alternate color, put it again right up to the next one. Through the grid. And pull it down. And you got to be careful with getting that to like that. So we're just going to go ahead and alternate the colors with the single petal fold until we're done. So we will be back when it's all said and done. Okay, so this is all done. The center petals are all in. I'm loving how it turned out. I don't know if you can see the colors on my camera, if it's picking up the dimensions of the orange and the red gold or not on camera. I will take pictures, of course, and have it at the end of the video, as well as probably the beginning. So anyway, please make sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I also have some exciting news. I'm teaming up with the MelsCraftyMojo.com. They are going to be carrying flower kits for my flower patterns eventually. So I'm excited about that. I will post more in my videos that will be forthcoming when those are going to be available. But everything is going to be listed underneath the description portion of this video, so make sure to check it out. But thank you again for joining me. You guys have a great day.